Hey guys, it's Brick Picture Productions here, and today we're going to be going over a pretty exclusive and rare set. This is Count Dooku's Solar Sailer, or set number 7752. This set retailed back in 2009 for $55 US and was only available at Toys R Us and Lego.com. So it's a pretty hard to get set and a pretty cool set in my opinion. So without further ado, let's get to the set features. So here is the actual set. You will see that it actually really does resemble the actual Solar Sailer itself, and actually looks somewhat like a Geonosian starfighter, just obviously a lot bigger. I think Lego did a very good job capturing the angles on this, and in my opinion it looks very good. A main feature of this set is the fact that you could open and close these wings like so, like in the movie. They actually had these open and there was an actual solar sail that popped out like that. Obviously Lego did not include a solar sail with this, but nonetheless these do open. And while these are open, we might as well show you the actual cockpit function. So here you could see that there's just this dome glass piece here, and when you lift it down on this hinge joint, you will see it is open. Now, to actually open it fully like I have, you have to actually have those flaps down or it will not open fully. And then when you actually open it, you will see just this little cockpit piece right here, and this is actually where the pilot droid minifigure will sit. You just put him on like this. He has to kind of be sitting like that or the cockpit won't really close. And then you will see that it slides back just in there to actually put the droid back in. Just rests in. There's actually no solid connections. It's just resting in. You can see you could close it and the droid looks like it is piloting. Another main feature of this set is the back. Now on the back you will see that you have these dome-like pieces here that when you open like so, they will reveal a little Count Dooku speeder. Now this speeder is actually it's very well based off of the Geonosian episode 2 speeder chase with Count Dooku. This made an appearance in the Clone Wars episode when Count Dooku was actually fighting Anakin, and it has a few stickers on the back. Go ahead and show you what it looks like to put Count Dooku in the speeder. Now unfortunately, since he has a cape, it is kind of hard to get him in. They did actually leave a gap just for that cape, but if you leave him in there for a while, it will crease the cape. But nonetheless, this is what he will look like when he's piloting. And they also even included a snap-on feature right here for the lightsaber, like so. Very, very cool little feature. And in fact, if he actually does fit in the speeder, just rests in like kind of like the cockpit piece. There's no problem getting him in with him on it. The cape is a little bit iffy at times, but nonetheless closed, and you could kind of see he is in there. Another main feature of this set is these skis basically. These are in fact the landing gear of the set. They will go up and down like this, and to make it rest like the solar speeder, you put it on this angle. It will rest right there. The last main feature of this set are flick fire missiles. Now you could see there is one right here, and in fact one right here, and that is the same on the other side. And you don't actually flick these like a conventional flick fire missile. You will just push this button right here and it will launch them. You have to hit it quite hard before them to launch far. I'll try again here on this side, but they don't really work very well, but nonetheless that is a feature. Now let's just get into the design of this set. So design wise, this is really just made up of wedge pieces. It's virtually all wedges. You'll see there are some stickers on the top of these wedges just to give it that gray / brown look. Got a few tiles on the top, and then of course the hinge mechanisms that make it go up and down. Some more tiles, and of course on the side it is basically all wedges as well. This set has a very strong interior design. It's very well built, but the actual outside is made up of mostly just wedges. Of course, some more stickers here. Basically an exact copy of the front, except when we get to here, we get to the landing gear. Got some stickers on this piece as well. And then on the other side, it's the exact same as the other side. Of course, we got some stickers up here. So design-wise, this is very accurate to the actual solar speeder, and it is very wedge heavy. So without further ado, let's finish off with the minifigures. So my overall thoughts on this set is it's actually very accurate to the actual solar speeder. It's got some great minifigures, although I do wish they made a better pilot droid. All the other minifigures are very, very cool, especially these Magna Guards, and for $55, this was a pretty good deal. But that was, of course, back in 2009. Now you are probably looking at $40 to $55 to get this used. So it really hasn't gone much up in value if you buy a used one, but nonetheless you are still getting a very, very cool set, and I would highly recommend getting this if you are a Clone Wars fan. So with that, guys, this review has concluded. Peace out. So our first minifigure that we're taking a look at is Count Dooku. He is actually probably the most sought after figure from this set, of course. I remember in the store in Toys R Us back in 2009, I was debating whether I should get a Trade Federation MTT or the Solar Sailer, and I ended up choosing the Solar Sailer because I really wanted a Count Dooku. So that was really the driving force of me getting this set. Now, in modern standards, this minifigure is pretty basic. We have just a few prints on his torso, his nice chain for the cape that we see in the movie and Clone Wars, and then some few belt printing. Now you'll actually see he has no leg printing at all. He's got this really cool curved hilt lightsaber in chrome, and of course his Clone Wars head and the Chancellor Palpatine hairpiece in gray. And then of course he's just got a regular brown cape, and behind that cape you will see just a black torso, no back printing at all. And another cool feature of this set is he actually came with this cloak piece, and once you remove the actual hair piece to Count Dooku, you can put it on. Now this, in the Clone Wars movie, he actually had this piece on when he was on his speeder, so I imagine that's why they included it. Next on our minifigure list for this set, you will see just a Magna Guard. Now these only ever came in two sets, this one and the Magna Guard Starfighter, and it's a very, very cool minifigure in my opinion. You actually get two of these in the set, and in modern value these go for about $12 each. This is actually primarily brick built. You will see once you remove the head that it's basically all brick built except for the head mold and the cape. You'll see just a little red stud for the eye in the middle. It's a little disproportional to the real one, but it serves its purpose. You'll see you got the Magna Guard staff here, just some regular Super Battle Droid legs in a different color, and of course some more brick builds, and then a nice Magna Guard cape. Now these minifigures are difficult to stand up when they're not on stands, but I really do actually like these minifigures. This is probably one of my second favorite minifigures ever. It's really, really cool. And it's really cool that they actually included 2 of these in the set. The last minifigure on the list is the pilot droid, as it's called on the box. Now this is kind of a letdown for what other minifigures we got in this set. This is just a regular white B1 battle droid torso and legs and arms, and then it just literally has a skeleton foot as a head. It really doesn't look anything like the actual pilot droid does, and the updated one in 2013 should have been included in this set. This is just not a very cool minifigure in my opinion.